Now 12:12, and let's head over to Storm Team forecaster Brian Goddard as we watch this storm come through.
The thing about this one, Brian, is it's going to go for a long time.
It is, and we're getting a little bit of a lull right now, as you can see in the radar imagery. It's stopping the snow in quite a few areas across southeastern Wisconsin. We had that first moderate band. We're getting reports now about 1 to 2 inches of snow. Michael Fish just texted me and said he had a 1 1/4 up in Mequon, which has been pretty common around the region with this first band of moderate snow. And it took forever for the snow to start. It started right around 10 o'clock after we waited pretty much all morning long. But you do notice there's more action down to the south, starting to taper off to the west a little bit. So once all this gets through us later this afternoon into the early evening hours, then we can finally start shoveling and snow blowing. There's going to be about 3 to 5 inches of snow. I've knocked the totals down just a little bit for the simple fact that first band that came through pretty much gave us about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of snow. Let's take a look at what's going on with the graphics. Until 9 o'clock tonight, we have the winter storm warning for a big chunk of southeastern Wisconsin. It ends a little bit earlier, Jefferson, Walworth, and then points to the west and to the southwest. As this system is moving to the northeast, it'll end earlier to the southwest and then take its time getting out of here to the rest of the area. I think most of the snow will end 7, 8 o'clock tonight, and then it's not even going to be blowing and drifting that much as the winds will slowly be dropping. That has not been the case, though. So far this morning there has been significant blowing and drifting, especially on those county roads, creating some isolated slippery spots as that snow comes across the highways there. Total across the region, 3 to 5 inches of snow for pretty much everyone. Usually we have like 3 or 4 different colors on here, but it's going to be a widespread 3 to 5 inches of snow. Heavier to the south, the Chicagoland area could see some isolated amounts of 9 to maybe 10 inches of snow, as the bullseye, once again, is them. They've had a whole lot more snow than we've had so far this year. You can see pretty good outside. Yes, the wind is blowing. The snow at times has been moderate, but it's starting to taper off just a little bit. Visibility has been less than a mile. No whiteout conditions. That would be a blizzard warning. 19 degrees in Waukesha, southeast wind at 20 miles per hour. You can see the snow falling a little bit in West Bend. The streets downtown, snow covered, but folks getting out and about. This will not be blinding snow by any means, but there will be at times a little bit of a snow burst that comes through like we just had over the last hour and a half or so, where you might pick up a quick inch of snow. That will reduce visibilities, make the streets a little bit slippery. Just common sense, basically, out there. We've picked up about 46 inches of snow so far this winter. This one is one of the bigger ones that we've had recently. They've been a lot of 1 to 2 to maybe isolated 3-inch amounts. Temperatures are in the 20s, so a little bit more moisture to this. You might be able to squeeze out a snowball out of this later this afternoon. The winds, however, have been the issue. Anywhere from 25 to almost 40 miles per hour out of the southeast, and it has been creating some blowing and drifting snow. Also dropping wind chills for the most part into the single digits. But what we've been waiting for? A warm-up. We have not been above freezing in almost a month, and that will change tomorrow. Typically after snow, it gets cold around here. Not tomorrow. We're going to keep the southerly winds, and it is going to be nice. Lows tonight, though, in the single digits and the teens. Tomorrow, rapid warm-up. For some reason, that does not say what it's supposed to. It's supposed to be in the mid to upper 30s. There goes your storm system, and sunny for the next couple of days. 25 degrees today, 3 to 6 inches of snow. Those heavier amounts will be to the south. Then for tonight, clearing, a low of 16 degrees. Here's a 10-day outlook. And finally, a warming trend. 37 the next 2 days. Oh, it's going to feel good. 38 on Thursday, but a wintry mix of rain, sleet, and snow. And then it gets cold once again Friday and into early next week. We're back after this.